Hey, this is Kim with Rockbrook Camera, and today I'm going to show you how to access your Instagram photos from the web. And a lot of people don't realize that they can go into their phones and they can set up Instagram to save a copy of the Instagrammed photo to their photos folder on their phone. So this is where I'm going to help you out with accessing it from the web. So if you go to Instagram.com, you're going to notice that it is actually a website that you can log into. However, you don't have a lot of options when you go into your account. If you kind of scroll down to the bottom to access that and you log in, you're going to see that you're able to edit a profile that you have, and you're able to change password, as well as manage some applications. For example, you may have Instagram sending things to Twitter, Instagram sending things to Facebook, so you have to allow access to those programs. So that's really the only thing that you can do on their website. So really it's not much help for what you need to do here, so I'm going to log out of there. But what I can do, since I have my Instagram set up to send to my Twitter, to my Flickr, to my Facebook, I can go to any one of those websites and I can access the link to where that photo is saved. So if I go to my Twitter page, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to find one of my Instagram photos. So I'm going to click on it, and you're going to notice it'll pop up in another window. You can also go over to Facebook, and what you need to do is you need to make sure you're on your actual profile where your timeline is at, and scroll down, and again you're going to find a link that's attached to your Instagram photo. It's the same link as you found over here on Twitter. So if we go over here, I know typically most people know that if you right click on an image, you'll come up with an option that's save image as. That's kind of not the case here because of how Instagram has their site set up. But what you can do is you right click on the image, do a save as. And what I do is I suggest you make sure you pay attention to where your image is saving. So I'm going to just save it on my desktop since I've got nothing there. I'm going to click on a new folder. I'm going to name it Instagram. And then I'm just going to leave this alone up here because it's kind of saving. Now, I'm on a Mac, but on your PC too, you should be able to see what your format is that you're saving to. And yes, we do want to do a web page complete, and I'll show you why in just a second. So if you hit save, you're going to see that took care of it, and I'm going to go find my desktop, and there's my Instagram photo. And so you're going to see a couple things here. You're going to see an actual HTML file because that's what we did save, was a web page complete. But we want to go into that folder, and there's going to be a lot of things. A bunch of images at the bottom. Those images are profile images of the people who liked my photo, but at the very top, or somewhere toward the top, should be your photo. And if I'm just going to rename it to my name, if I could spell it, there we go. Okay, so there's my image, and that's what I can work with. So that's how I save it. And now you're able to go over into Rockbrook Camera, their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/rockbrookcamera, which is going to kind of show up like this. And you're going to see we've got our Instagram promotion going on here, but there's also a little tag, or a tab, excuse me, where you can click on it, and now you can upload your photo, choose your file from that same place that you saved. Where's mine at? There we go. You hit open. You're going to enter your first name and my last name. We were asking for your Twitter handle because we thought that it would be fun if we started kind of tweeting about the cool images that we're getting, so we will tag you in that. So, and then we have to abide by Facebook's guidelines, and if we're going to tell you that you won anything, or if your picture is going to appear on our profile page, we have to email you to tell you about that. We can't just announce it on Facebook. So when you're done, you can also scroll down. You can see all of our rules and more rules at the bottom here. And you can just hit enter once you've got your stuff done. And it's going to ask you if it's okay that Photo Contest, which is the app we're using to run this little contest/promotion. And I'm just going to go into login, and it's going to ask you to share. You don't have to if you don't want to. But you can hit share, and a little shameless promotion there that I always do on my page, and I can hit share. So, and you can also, go and adjust who's going to see it and who's not going to see it. So there you go. You get your thank you. Don't forget to follow us. And there we go. And again, my name was Kim with Rockbrook Camera, and I hope you were able to access your Instagram photos off the web.